Father, we bless you. Let your name be exalted in the name of Jesus. This is Joseph, part 17. And we're going to take our text from Genesis chapter 40, from verse 16 to 23. In verse 16, the baker then revealed that the content of his dreams to Joseph. He said, "In my dream, I saw that I had 3 baskets on my head. And in the uppermost basket, there was all manner of baked meats for Pharaoh. And the birds did eat them out of the basket upon my head." Verse 16 to 17. Immediately he finished narrating his dreams. He didn't waste time in interpreting it. Joseph said, "This is the interpretation of your dreams. The 3 baskets are 3 days. Yet within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thy head off thy neck." Now, the first person, Joseph said, "In 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thy head." Now, the word lift up thy head means promotion. But for the second one, Joseph said, within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thy head off thee, meaning that he will be beheaded. So there's a difference between lift up thy head and lift up thy head off thee. It's not the same thing. One is negative, the other is positive. "And shall hang thee on a tree, and the birds shall eat thy flesh from off thee." Verse 18 to 19. The Bible didn't show us the reaction of these two people after they got an interpretation to their dreams. But of course, we know that the chief butler will be comforted, while for the chief baker, mourning and sadness will continue. Anyone that must represent God must learn boldness, because God cannot be properly represented when we are fearful and weak. Joseph didn't change the interpretation just because it was a bad one. He revealed it as it were without hiding anything. It happened to be that the next 3 days to the day their dreams was interpreted is the next 3 days to that day that Joseph interpreted their dream was Pharaoh's birthday. On that day, the king lifted up the head of the chief butler. Like I told you, the word lifted up his head here is an idiomatic expression which means to promote a person. Now, because of this promotion, the chief butler was restored back to his position just as Joseph had interpreted, while the chief baker's head was cut off. And the exact thing Joseph explained from his dream happened to him. But in the last verse of chapter 40, the Bible revealed that the chief butler did not remember Joseph, who had been a source of help to him. I pray that the Lord will make everyone that has forgotten you for good to remember you for good. In the name of Jesus, everyone that has forgotten to do you a favor, the Lord will help them to remember you, and they will favor you. In the name of Jesus, they will call you and they will favor you. They will call you and they will help you. In the name of Jesus. The chief butler finally got back to the palace, and unfortunately, he completely forgot Joseph. Meanwhile, Joseph told him, he said, "When you get to the prison, don't forget me." So you must understand that it is not enough to remind people. You also need the help of God. Until God puts you in their heart, they will not do you any good. Even when they have the power to help you, if God is not putting you in their heart, they will not put you in their plans. I pray the Lord will help you. This is the wisdom of God. Please don't sell it.